Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. Psychic Saturday night. Live. I do that every time, I know. Come on, Georgie. Get yourself comfy. We're here for the long haul. Maybe we better get her a treat. On account of she's working on a Saturday night. Welcome to On and All. How are we? It's the 3rd of May. The 3rd of May. Today's May the 3rd. Tomorrow's May the 4th be with you. Yeah, I know. It's corny. But it's fun. You know, Star Wars is a really important movie for people to watch and learn about and read into, right? Read between the lines. Read between the lines, because Star Wars is actually telling us something, right? Star Wars is actually showing you something. Star Wars is one of the biggest red pill movies of them all. Forget the Matrix. Star Wars is telling you everything you need to know about what we're living. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to Psychic Saturday Night Live, as we always say. So tonight, I have to say, is a beautiful day. It was a wonderful day today, the 3rd of May. 3rd of May. And yes, okay, it is International Star Wars Day, I think is what it's known as. But anyway, May the 3rd. A lot of powerful energy heading our way right now, okay? And for this entire month of May, and I mean the whole month of May, we are in a huge influx of transformative energies. We have the Wesak moon coming. That's probably like next week, I think, actually. And what that means is that's the May full moon on the 12th, actually. And the May full moon is known as the Wesak moon, and it is actually known as the moon of enlightenment. It is the Buddha's birthday, his death day, and his day of enlightenment, apparently. And so it's a very powerful day, actually. The 12th of May, which this year, anyway, is the full moon in May. But we also have some really awesome energy headed our way with the 5-5 energy portal Stargate stuff that's coming in, like these beautiful alignments that come in with a numerical alignments that come in for us, planetary and otherwise. They allow us these alignments and these conjunctions of energies to help us along the way. And they actually stand for or represent, or rather carry, the properties of the number that they hold. So when we talk about the 1-1 portal, the 2-2 portal, the 3-3, the 4, all of these portals matter because they're holding resonance with the number, right, of what it is. And May is a 5 energy. It's all about transformation. It's all about incredible, opportunity to bloom, blossom, grow, expand, evolve, all of these wonderful things, and transform. Specifically transform. May is huge for transformational energy. The 5 number, the 5 vibration itself is, bar none, the most evolutionary of energies. It is the one that really, it's catalytic. That's the one I want to say. It's the word I need to say. It's catalytic. And anytime you hold or are in a vibration of 5 energy, you're going to experience change. That's all there is to it. Change. Lots of change. Transformative change, transmutative change, but change nonetheless. And it's good. It's always for the better. It's always for the better. So just know, the entire month of May is going to be full, and I mean full, of transformation this year specifically. Hey to everybody who's joining me. It's so nice to see you all. Hi. Look, I see all these little bubbles over top of here. Hi. Okay, so let me stay focused here. So we have, of course, today, the May 3rd thing, which, of course, is the lead up to May the 4th energy, which is collectively a conscious influx of, believe it or not, empowering energy. Because when we think something, it makes stuff happen. It contributes to the collective whole, the collective consciousness as a whole, rather, and it literally will resonate out and reverberate out whatever it is we've all collectively contributed. And so everybody's thinking International Star Wars Day. You know, we're thinking about Star Wars, the Battle of Light and Dark, all of this stuff. And the Force. The Force. What is the Force? The Force is source energy. That is source energy. When you breathe in source energy. When you breathe in all that is. The Force. That's the Force. So that's really important this month especially. But then we also head into the 5th, May 5th. The 5th of May is incredibly powerful because it automatically opens up a 5-5 portal, which allows us incredible change. If you're willing and ready to make change in your life, to have change or to be allowing of change, whatever it might be for you, this is the month it's going to happen. This is the month you're going to see it happen. This is the month where if you allow yourself to truly let go and just be present, willing, and open, all kinds of wonderful transformation is going to happen for you this month. Trust me on that. Trust me. I know. So, there's a huge influx coming. I don't know when, why, or the particulars really yet. I have yet to ask my guides about that. I just know I've got a kind of download that was sort of indicating to me that we were going to have some whoops coming along in the near future. And the whoops are typically, solar influxes, geomagnetic storms, things like that, right? That hit us. And we are influenced by them. And so often actually uplifted, really. And they are very helpful to us for the most part. When they show up, especially at times like this, there's no mistakes to that. They're here to give us a push into the transformation energy, into that transmutative experience, into the change that we need. And May, we all know typically anyway in this side of the world that May is all about seeing the change in our world, right? We see through the April showers what comes, right? May flowers, beautiful, trees are budding right now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like just a couple of weeks ago, we had all kinds of snow still. Like change, incredible change. So you're going to find that is the theme for this week specifically. Haven't even shuffled the cards yet, but you bet your bippy they're probably going to show us something about that. And so, yeah, definitely all about change. This entire month. And it's a wonderful month. It's a long month. Thanks to the Gregorian calendar. We got an extra day in there that we don't normally have with most of the months. Use it wisely, use it to your advantage, manifest. May is all about manifesting. It really and truly is all about manifesting. And it doesn't take us long because the energies are conducive to that particular process and that experience. It's like, throw it in, because throw yours in there too, because stuff is coming. Stuff is coming for people. Stuff is coming for a lot of things, not just people, for our experience as a humanity. There's a lot of stuff in the works right now, happening behind the scenes, this country, other countries, lots of places. This is not by mistake, coincidence, or accident, period. This is all part of an incredible divine plan that while it seems to have gone terribly awry, it has not by any means gone awry. It's supposed to take these dips. It's supposed to take us to these depths that allow us these moments of readjustment, realignment, recalibration, and awareness. What the heck is really going on here, right? What are we doing? What's happening? What's really unfolding in front of us? Beautiful times ahead, people. Beautiful times ahead. Even though they are very tumultuous, much like childbirth, something great is about to happen. Something great is coming for us, and something great is being birthed. Absolutely here. So, yeah, wonderful month of May. It's one of my favorite months. And this is where we truly see evidence of the work that we have been doing. So for those of you who have planted seeds in the last couple of months, whether it was, we'll say, from the equinox on, in April with whatever Easter stuff you were working on, or even towards Beltane just recently in the last week or so, that stuff's going to start manifesting. It's going to start materializing for us all to witness. And so get excited. I can tell you right now, get excited, because there's some really good stuff coming for everybody. All right. So here we are. What else do we want to say? Anything else? Oh, yeah. Housekeeping. Just because, we got to do that. So Magic and Miracles Merlin is no longer on sale, but that's okay. That'll come eventually. I mean, that's major transformation. I have a feeling he'll throw something like, spur of the moment flash sale kind of deal on. It's always his deal. It's his program. I just follow Merlin. That's what he tells me to do, is what I do. It's his stuff. I got to. And he lines the people up for it anyway. So if you're feeling the call, you'll know it's because he's called you to it. And again, there's a disclaimer that comes with that program. It's not a program that you do. It's a program that does you. So just saying, it's an incredible transformative experience. Ask anybody who's taken it, if you know anybody who has taken it. If not, definitely check my website. You'll find there's definitely a lot of transformational testimonials about that program in particular. But what is still on sale, surprisingly, I was kind of surprised because he did extend the deadline, and then he said he's closed it off for the April 30th mark, but now he's going to have it on sale for a flash sale, fifth day. So the 5th day of May, the Enlightenment series is going to go back on just for a very short time, 36 hours, he says, something like that, where if you didn't catch it the first time, please look into it. The Enlightenment series is all about transformation. It is all about clearing trauma from you and Mother Earth. Incredible transformation and transmutation experience it was on. There's a series of them. There's 4 programs in there. You don't have to take them all. You can take one. You can take whatever one works for you, whatever one feels, resonates with you, rather. Just check it out because, again, 54% is an amazing price. Like, it's an amazing deal. And if you're interested in that, let me know. And just go to my website, brendathine.com, and check out the Enlightenment series. See what you feel about it, because now's the time. That transformation is not only going to happen in you, it's going to happen in Mother Earth. And now is the time when she really, really needs us to do the work. She truly needs us to do the work. And you won't be alone. I can tell you there are other people who did jump at that offer last month and are definitely enjoying and engaging with this beautiful experience. So trust me when I tell you, this is an absolute steal of a deal. So, Enlightenment, E to the power of 6. Check it out, the Enlightenment series. That's our housekeeping for today. But, we got to do that. You got to do that when you're self-employed. You know how it is. Anyway, mind, body, and spirit. It's time for some cards. What do you say? We also have Connecting the Dots. I should mention that. Connecting the Dots, A to Z. Tonight, last week's was kind of heavy for people. I get it. It's all good. Nobody wants to know that nasty stuff. But you know what? We have to. The minute you aren't sort of upset by it or scared about it or unnerved by it any longer is the minute you've taken back your power with it. It no longer has power over you. So please don't hesitate. Just let me know. If you're interested in checking it out, we talked about adrenochrome and Marina Abramovic, and what a conversation it was, let me tell you. And this week we're talking about Antarctica and Adam. That's Adam. Yes, Adam, the first guy, apparently. A little bit about him, and maybe a tiny, tiny bit about the Archons. I'm not sure. These A's are going to go, and they're awesome. There's a lot of them. There's another A for you right there. Anyway, mind, body, and spirit. But definitely check out the Connecting the Dots series, because if you're interested in illuminating yourself, your mind, your experience, and your world, you need to know what the heck is going on in it. And there's no better way to do that than to check it out and find out how to connect the dots, because they're all connected. Everything is connected. So, that being said, hey to everybody, thank you so much, all of you, for joining me tonight. We're going to do one more shuffle. Merlin says to do one more shuffle, and then we're going to pull 3 cards. Mind, body, and spirit. Oh. We're going to do mind, body, and spirit tonight, and today, tomorrow, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Which is probably why I don't do them very often, because I always get them mixed up. Remember, the 12th is the full moon, and we're headed that way. There's a lot of energy rising, and a lot of energy collecting, and a lot of energy infusing onto our planet. So keep yourself grounded and aware of all of that, and don't let anything get you. Okay. As we shuffle, 3 of Swords and the Empress. The Empress card. Pregnancy. Perfect card for spring. Absolutely. All about giving birth to new things, giving birth to new lives, experiences, all of those wonderful things that we have that come with spring, this particular energy, especially this time. And the 3 of Swords, when we had that card, I think it was just last weekend, actually, where we were talking about having to deal with some of those things that we don't necessarily want to, but we do have to. We don't like it, but we gotta. And as they say, like it or lump it, it's still going to be there in your field. You've got to deal with it. So you might as well get to it and get over it, get through it. It's okay. We're going to do that. So again, there it is again. See, as I cut the cards, there we go. But this time it shows us with the Hangman. Now the Hangman, in my opinion, okay, and in my interpretation, by this point in my reading of cards, 20 some odd years down the road, this card really just signifies to me that, you know what? Yes, you're in a huge dilemma. You've got a whole lot of stuff to think about, right? A whole lot of stuff to take into consideration. But you do need to know one thing, and one thing only, that while you can take that time to make those considerations and take that time to think about things for yourself, contemplate and meditate even, God's got your back. Creator's got your back. Source has got you. Even though you might feel like you're all hung up and upside down about things, Source has got you, and you can trust in that. Absolute trust in that. So, all right. Oh, you see what I did there? I almost shuffled on. Almost shuffled on the desk. All right. Here we go. Mind, body, and spirit to start with, folks. And then yesterday, today, and tomorrow to see where we are headed anyway. I know we don't do that very often, but one, mind, body. Here. Fine. Ooh, I know what that one is. All right. And then, yeah, okay. We're going to pick 3 one more time. Because they're all different, right? This time we're all going to be different. There's no need to even worry about bringing in any duplicates. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. All right, it's good. Okay, mind, body, and spirit. Here we go, folks. Mind, body, and spirit. Oh, look what we've got here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here we go. 6 of Wands. Are you ready? 6 of Wands. There's a card of victory. If there's ever a card about victory and actually accomplishing and succeeding with your goals, your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations, all of those things, this is the card. In the mind, here we are. We did it. We've got to this place where we see evidence. We know we've got there. And even if it's just small in its moment right now, where it's just a tiny little sprout that you see, you know, and you're actually acknowledging that it's there, it will materialize into something bigger. It will grow, blossom, and evolve into expand into something bigger and greater. This card, this is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. 78 cards, and I have a few that I definitely love as favorites. This is one of them. The 6 of Wands is a card that, to me, represents the ultimate victory. This is us in the mind, especially getting to a place where we have overcome those things that have tried to take us down. This is Jason having won back the fleece from the dragon, who he had to slay. Now, you know, I'm not a big fan of slaying anything, but whatever. Sometimes you got to do this kind of stuff because you know what? Those dragons, they take oaths of honor, and they will be damned, whatever, if they do not allow themselves to go in that way. So he had to take it down just the way it's supposed to go. Absolutely. And so this beautiful card says that we did that. We did that. Those 3 of Swords cards from last week and all those other times, those conflicts, those challenges in our mind with those thoughts that we were having, those issues we were dealing with, everything that we were dealing with, we've overcome. We had a triumphant card before, and I can tell you, this is absolute confirmation that we have overcome. That so many of us, maybe not all of us, but so many of us have actually overcome those hard thoughts, those heavy times, and feel a lot lighter, especially now that we are where we are. Right? Especially in the season we're in, for those of us who are actually experiencing this beautiful springtime. For those of you who aren't, you're heading into winter, that's okay too, because you know what? That means that you've cleared out the closets, you've cleared out the crap, and that your time as you head into that hibernatory space is all about being in a place of victory. Absolute victory. Absolute victory. Cannot beat that card. Right here. We win. We win. 4 of Swords for the body. This is about recognizing boundaries, okay? One thing about this is boundaries. It's very important. And isolation is another thing. So put your boundaries up. Boundaries are extremely helpful for everybody to know exactly where they are in the game. Where they are in your field, where they are in your world, where you stand with it all too. Putting those boundaries out is about allowing yourself sacred space and honoring the fact that you're meant to have it, okay? That you're meant to have it. That means sometimes isolating yourself from people who are not necessarily the best energy to be around. That happens all the time. I teach people to bubble, but if you're not going to bubble and you're subjecting yourself to energy that isn't necessarily nice, great, or uplifting, then no. You're going to need to isolate afterward anyway, if you don't bother isolating yourself before to prevent it. There's nothing wrong with preventative maintenance. You know what I mean? Like, you need to watch your energy. Everybody needs to watch our energy. Everybody. It has nothing to do with whether you like that person or don't. It's whether or not your energy is compatible. And you're able to be in an incompatible space with somebody energetically and still hold your own and not let it affect you. Not let the conditions surrounding you affect you. Be the effector of the conditions surrounding you. That's what you need to be aware of. That's how you do that. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. I will put a little meme in the comments somewhere along there when I post these cards. Bubble up. It's imperative that everybody learn to bubble themselves. There's a lot of energy that's flying around out there that's not necessarily nice. It's harsh, it's heavy, it's critical, it's angry, it's all kinds of emotional stuff. If you don't want to feel that and you're empathic and you do, or you're a little bit sensitive and you do notice that you feel things, then you better bubble up. You better bubble up. Four of Swords. All about the bubble. In your body space, in the material world, especially safeguarding your victories. Bubble up. Don't let stuff influence you at all. Absolutely not. And I'll tell you, when you get a handle on that, it's incredibly empowering. It's incredibly liberating because you realize now you're no longer, as we say in the country, like water off a duck's butt. It's like you're not subjected, you're not influenced, and you're certainly not impacted by those energies or thoughts or anything around you at all. Spirit comes in, and what do they come in with? This beautiful star card. This is Pandora, and what is she doing? She'd opened her box. She's opened the box with everything in it. Now, I have a little joke about that because I always say, who gives a bride a box on her wedding day and tells her not to open it? Of course she's going to open it. Where are you? Who are you? She opens it, and what happens? Right? What happens? She opens it, and all the ills of the world show up. And that's okay. You know what? Shit's going to fly. It's going to be out there. We're dealing with it. Have you seen the stuff that's going on in the world right now? It's absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This says no matter what you see going on around you, what you see in front of you, what is influencing you, and what is even making your world crazy, you got to know Spirit's with you and that you have hope. And as long as you have hope, you've got something to hold on to. If you haven't got any hope, you better find some. Figure out a way to find some. But once you grab a hold of some hope, Spirit will come in right away, and they'll help you find it too. But they will come in right away. And from hope, you can build in some faith. And once you start building that faith, now you've got something to work with. Now you've got a beautiful spiritual muscle that you're now beginning to develop, strengthen, and hone. And as you hone that beautiful muscle, you move from hope to faith into belief. Once you're in that belief space, now it becomes concrete for you. Now you're like, yeah, you know what? I got this. And Spirit will make sure that no matter what it is, you feel concrete in it. That you know you've got backup with it. It's all good. You're not alone. None of us are. None of us. Some people feel alone. Many people feel lonely. And those are the people who really crave human connection. They crave that energetic interaction. A lot of people out there like that because that's who we are. That's who we are. We are creatures of, community, societal experiences, family, right? We are, for the most part. There's a lot of people out there that don't like anybody and don't want to be around them at all. And I get that too. I can understand that. I have my days where I'm like that, actually. Just know, though, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you're not alone. Even if you want to be. You have support, love, empowerment, encouragement around you all the time. All the time. You just have to be open and willing to receive it. That's what this card says. No matter what shows up in your world, what kind of crap starts flying around, what kind of stuff goes down, Spirit's with you. And you can count on them. You just got to look up. Okay? That's the biggest thing. Look up. Don't look outside of yourself. You're going to look outside of yourself, look at least up. to the source. Look to source, right? Yesterday, what did we experience yesterday? Ooh, look at this. We have 2 cards down here. That does not happen very often to me. I pulled 2 cards where it was supposed to be just 1. That's not a mistake or coincidence, I can tell you either. These 2 cards. I got one client. As soon as she hears about the 9 of Swords, she's like, and there was a time when she was like, ugh. Now she's like, oh, all right, it's good. It's good. 9 of Swords. Doesn't look very good, does it? Does not look very good, but it actually is a very good card. It's about facing fears. It's about facing fears. And this consideration card, this King of Cups that sits with it, again, no mistakes. So yesterday, the card of yesterday, actually has 2 elements to it, right? It has 2 components. What did we do? We overcame our fears. Just like the 6 of Wands tells us, we overcame our fears, right? We are in a place of victory now. We are no longer in this place of facing those fears. How did we do it? Consideration and compassion. Being able to be in a place of authority for ourselves and recognize that those fears aren't real. They're not real. They're just your mind, some sort of program playing on, primal experiences, pushing you here to face those fears. And you did it. And because you did it, you are victorious. Look what we did yesterday. See? Absolute proof. What did we find for today? Going inside ourselves. Just like I said. Boundaries, isolation, separating yourself from all of that crap on the outside, keeping yourself bubbled up from it, and going inside. Because everything you need is inside. Anything and everything you seek, okay, in terms of knowledge, compassion, or some sort of emotional experience, or healing, or whatever it might be, is in you. You just got to go looking. You just got to go looking, and the Hermit will help you do that. The Hermit will take you to where you want to go, inside yourself. He will cut through the stuff, the thicket, and all that heavy, thick stuff that we don't, we have a fear of getting through. We have no way of, bramble bush and all that stuff of our issues, right? All those things. And this beautiful light will always lead the way. Light is our way home. Light is our way home. It's kind of how we got trapped here to begin with, because we know we're supposed to head towards the light. And then they put this thing in place here that blocked out the light. And then they created a false light. And that's what we do at the end of our days. We find that false light. We think it's the light we're supposed to head to. And we head there. Find me. Connecting the dots. I'll tell you how it happened, how we get the heck out of here. It's all good. But you got to go inside. You got to go inside to do it. Everybody got to go inside. So today, it's very important, these next few days, especially this whole week even, going inside, getting ready for these big changes and the huge transformation that's about to unfold in your life and everybody's life. Because the energies of May are already fueling it. They're already pushing it. They're already catalytic in nature and geared to that experience. So no matter what it is in your life, expect change. If you want change, then work it. Absolutely work it. Put your candle magic going. Get your stuff on the go. You don't have to wait for lunar experiences to do candle magic. New moons and full moons are great, but you can do them any day of the week, right? Like you can just burn a candle, any kind of candle, any color of candle. There's the special colors for specific days, obviously, but these little tiny candles work great. You can burn them all the time. 1 an hour even, 1.5 hours. one every 2 hours even, because some of these last a little longer, depending on the magic you're doing, believe it or not. Just trust me, though. Now's the time. You want to see change come in your life? Now's the time to implement it. Now's the time to ask for it. Now's the time to command it in your life. But you got to go inside. And what happens tomorrow for us? 2 of Swords. Absolute balance, right? Balance. Balance in a way here and here, but balance in a way that is mind and body, like truly mind and body. And that's the thing. So you've done the boundary work with your mind to get yourself to this victory place, right? To get yourself to this place where you have overcome those thoughts. You have, canceled out those negative thinking patterns and all of those things that you've done really, really big work on to get to that place of victory, ultimately, tomorrow, the outcome becomes a beautiful place of balance. A beautiful place of balance for all of it. Absolutely all of it. Now, yeah. Okay. Here comes the brick. But I'm going to run through this recap real quick. So remember, mind, body, and spirit. Mind, we're in a place of victory. We have overcome those bad thoughts. We have slain those dragons. I'm not a big fan of slaying dragons. I know. There's a polarity in place. I like the good guys. I love the good dragons. I'm not so fond of the not so nice dragons. They're pretty nasty. But I do like the good guys. I love all the good guys. I appreciate the bad guys because they do certainly give us something. They give us a run for our money, don't they? You know what? Here's the thing. In a polarity experience, you're going to have both. You're just going to have to accept that. This is where we are, who we are, and what we're living. You have to appreciate both sides. Both sides. You have to appreciate both teams because we're all working for the same goal, towards the same mission, on the same mission. Even though it doesn't always seem like that, but trust me when I tell you, we are headed towards the same place ultimately. So in the mind, you're slaying the dragon. You got your place to a place. You've got yourself rather to a place of victory, and you're doing amazing with it. But that's here, right? The best way to keep that going on in your world is by making those boundaries very clear, very, very clear, and isolating yourself from those things and people and situations that cause you issues, that cause you to move out of your comfort zone and start reacting, right? And reacting to conditions. Conditional living. Not what we're supposed to be doing. Not the easiest thing to not do, mind you, because it's all kinds of crap flying around. But boundaries up. Make sure you isolate yourself from those things that are not jiving with you right now. It's okay. Don't feel bad about it. If you have to exclude yourself from situations that you would normally partake in, it's okay. You have to honor yourself. Everybody's changing so fast, so quickly, so amazingly, immensely right now. You just got to go with it. You got to grow with it. It's okay. We don't know what to expect. You just got to let it fly. Let it roll. All right. And, of course, Spirit shows up with the Star card, letting us know what? Call on them. Know that no matter what you see going on in your world, what kind of crap is flying around you, you've got hope, faith, belief, okay? Once you build that belief up, that muscle is really, really strong. And then it actually grows into this beautiful experience of trust and knowing. So once you trust, right, and you get to that level of absolute trust, then you know. And you've had, there'll be certain circumstances that will show that will show themselves rather to you to absolutely solidify that trust in you. And then that's it. You just know. You just know. And there's no getting past that knowing. That's what we're working towards, folks. So hope is absolutely imperative to start with, but build the faith, get into the belief, work the trust. Trust me on that. It's going to be good. Spirit will let you know every step of the way that they're with you. Whether your loved ones in spirit are letting you know because they're over there rooting for you from the sidelines, because we are all headed through this experience. Every single one of us. They too. They're sitting there on the sidelines because they're waiting for the next conjunctions and the next alignments for them so that they can either come in and do whatever work they need to do to get to where they're going and get rid of all the stuff behind us. That's what we're all working on here. So yesterday, the stuff behind us is this stuff. This stuff. Nightmare card. Most readers will call this the nightmare card. And they'll say, oh my God, it's terrible, terrible. It's facing fears. Facing fears is what it's all about. Yeah, it is terrible to face your fears. It's scary shit half the time. And depending on the fear you're talking about, it can be very debilitating to some people. It's okay. It's all up here, right? And we have just proven that we have overcome. And how did we do it? We spent some time in authority with ourselves, loving ourselves, considering who we are, where we've come from, and what really matters in it all. The fear doesn't matter. The love does. Love takes over. The King of Love, right there. Today, we spend our time inside. These two cards are perfect for one another. They absolutely are complementary to one another. You can't make this stuff up. I don't care where you're from. The Hermit card is the only big, or excuse me, not the only big card down here, but is definitely one of two big cards down here that indicate to us that we have soul work to do. And this is a matter of soul work, going inside yourself, seeking within what it is you are looking for on the outside. And what you'll find is balance, mind and body. Mind and body, right here. Pure balance. No trouble, complete support in both areas of your mind, both areas of your life. Male, female, light, dark, left, right, all of it. The polarity, exactly that. Absolute awesomeness. What we can look forward to, right, is that balance. Knowing that no matter what shit is going down around us, we're going to be fine. We've got this. We know how to deal with stuff. We know how to get through it. And we know what to do with it. It's important that we know what to do with it. So we're going to pull the brick, and then we have a card from this deck. This deck. Sandra Ann Taylor. Energy Oracle cards. To be honest with you, I'm not that familiar with them. Picked them up from a friend a little while back, and haven't really played with them yet. So we're going to yank them out tonight and have a little boo. One card anyway. All right, Georgie. Don't give me a hard time, girlfriend. It's time. Want to pull the brick? Do you want to pull the brick? You pick the brick. You pick the brick. That one? All right. Georgie picks this one. Of course she does. Takes her forever to walk from the house to the office. Step by step. You can't make this stuff up. I gave you your treat. Step by step. Look at this beautiful picture. See that? What are we doing? Step by step, folks. Here we go. Today I practice patience. I allow time to fulfill my goals. I understand the wisdom in letting go of control. And I know that the true value of each situation lies in its creation rather than its end result. Therefore, I allow my life to unfold step by step, inhabiting each moment to the fullest, knowing that my soul is forever rising higher and higher to embrace the light. You cannot make this stuff up. Like, what did we just talk about, folks? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Okay. I know it's all messages. It's all messages. If it speaks to you, it speaks to you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. I think for the most part, you know, I think it's pretty out there, pretty clear. I think they all pretty much speak to everybody. I get messages afterward that let me know, anyway, that a lot of people definitely resonate. So let's have a little boo here with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, I have to say. This one. All right. Now that's interesting. Again, I have not really played with these cards. Don't know. Have good energy. Love the lady I got them from. I would wink, but I can't, so you know, there's a wink. Anyway, she knows who she is. But again, you cannot make this stuff up. So out of all of those cards, what did she say? There's how many here? 53 cards. We picked number 41. Anybody guess what that number is? That's a 5. 41, folks, 41. All about the energy of the 7th chakra and the Archangel Uriel. Now, I've spoken to people about archangels before. Archangels are arcing energies. They are the highest arcing energies. And they carry properties about them, as do all energies and all angels. But they're angels of consciousness of the Creator, divine creators. And they have an ability to assist us with those particular properties and thoughts and their infusions of energy within those elements. Okay, so the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, is about spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings, now some people believe that's a male energy actually, because Uriel actually has a counterpart, and some people don't know it, but her name is Aurora. Just saying, and they're all about the light. And Aurora, if you can guess where that comes from, anyway. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is the crown chakra and is located on the top of your head. This card indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen within your boundary spaces and when you go inside the hermit. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic Records or the Alea Consciousness, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find your own spirit, and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So maybe that's the message. The affirmation here is my 7th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from Spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. Just saying. Just saying. Be open. May is an incredible month for people to connect in a lot of different ways, because as you clear out and you transform, you're ultimately doing that to reach a connection, to create a connection, to solidify, strengthen, and build that connection to your source. To source. That's what we're here for. We ended up in this predicament, we'll say. And we are trying to get ourselves back to where we came from. We slipped and fell in some shit, is what happened. And the idea was kind of that to begin with. I don't believe in mistakes, so I just don't think it was I don't think they were anticipated it going as well as it did. The diabolical plan to be diabolically beautiful as it was. Carried out for sure. Anyway, it's all good. It's beautiful. It's extreme, but it's beautiful. And that's what makes it so powerful for us to be here right now, because we all know this. On some higher level, we all know this. And we're here because of that. Because we are the masters who came here in this shit pile to clean it all up and make sure it is transmuted, transformed, and evolved for all of us to enjoy and grow through. So, yeah, what a powerful time for all of us. May is the month. Remember that. May is the month for transformation, and whatever it is, no matter what it is, allow yourself to grow through what you go through. That's the best part. So, that being said, thank you so much, all of you, for joining me here this evening. I hope you got the messages you deserved, or rather were looking for. Rather, everybody deserves messages. Everybody deserves everything we were supposed to get and didn't. So go out there and find it, get it, and transform your life with it, for it. All of those wonderful things. It's good times. 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Star card. King of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Hermit card, and the 2 of Swords, the Brick card. Step by step, taking them step by step. And of course, Archangel Uriel. Gotta love this stuff, folks. All right. So nice to join you every Saturday night and share this light, love, and maybe a little laughter with you all. Definitely a lot of beautiful, enlightenment information. So, on that note, until next Saturday night live, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. And when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, together we are one. Namaste. Until next time.